Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm World Dragon, and this is another playthrough of All Quiet in the Trenches on Hardcore. It's our first playthrough on the new iteration of Hardcore, as they did split it up in the last update to have a lot more options. And I don't know if it has in fact become harder, or whether it just seems that way, but ouch, the first episode was painful. So here we are, in our first true battle, and we have to go and assault the French trenches, take them from them, and we are going to get our artillery to help us. Of course, all of us that have seen me play the game before, have in fact played it yourselves, we're being suppressed. Knows basically how well that one goes. So let's have a look at, can we, there you go, we can see the suppression range. Very far to the left, I can sneak up there, which is where I usually end up going, because all the way to the right, I mean, this guy sees, like, all the way down to here somewhere. I don't quite know what his actual range is, so to say. It is a long distance, but his width, I mean, as you can see, he slightly covers the bridge. So we would have to come all the way up to here. So we are going to shoot to the left, as per always. Let's get ourselves in the trench and out of his field of fire. Get down. Don't go standing up there to get shot. Alright, let's search a knapsack. And we don't have any options of shooting at anybody from here because we're in a nice bit of cover. I'm going to happily spend a turn here. Will we get anything fun? We'll find out. So as you can see, I mean, like I say, he covers up to about, well, to that bridge, basically. Yeah, we've got some calculations going on. It's a long search. Did we find anything? Able to find some ammunition. Bad mood removed. Light stress removed. That's good. Because we're no longer in the field of fire of the machine gun. Let's go all the way across. Let's not get back in the field of fire of the machine gun. Shouldn't get shot as we're in our trenches, lovingly covered by everything that's going on. I think I might keep going left and even pop out this way. I don't want to come out this way. Don't want to be in the range of that machine gun. Oh, that guy just got shot. That's bad for him. Let's keep pushing forward. I may try and help him. But let's just keep moving across and forward for now. The machine gun seems to have taken a break for a turn. It does need to reload. There you go. Expecting fire by the end of the turn. It hasn't repositioned, I don't think. I think it just took a moment to reload. Yep, it's still firing down in that direction. Now, do I grab this guy and drag him into cover? There's a question. I don't think I can afford to spend the time doing that, so I'm going to go forward to where I'm going. As I did delay for a turn to search for equipment, I don't think I can really hang around for too much longer. I really need to get into that trench. Oh, they're going for it. I love that. Well, that puts us flanked. That puts us into cover. Does get us across the river, so that's really good. I'm going to go for it again. We've got pretty low danger. We're out on the flank. Don't think there's anyone on my left. I haven't seen anyone. I haven't actually been paying that much attention, if I'm perfectly honest. But I don't think there's anyone up there. There's, of course, plenty of people to our right. But we're pretty much just looking to take out this machine gun position. With these guys as well, really, really gunning for it. Drive the French out of their trenches. Can't really advance, unfortunately. We could go all the way over there, but that puts us on being flanked. This puts us on being double flanked. That was pretty close. The shot hit right next to me. Now, this isn't a very healthy... Well, it's moderate. It's not the healthiest of all positions. Oh, these guys turned even more. No, still the same. Still the same positioning. We're going to go and suppress French troop number 3. What do we need for that? We need 3 guys, so that'll be you 3. And then we're also going to fire on sight because these guys are attentive. we're going to suppress those guys, and we're going to fire at anybody that moves. Let's do that for a turn. See if my guys can push forward and maybe get some movement out of the French, because... Oh! Oh, one of my guys got taken down. That's Linux, I think. I think I can see his tiny mustache. Wow, I really wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. They're suppressing me back. It was Linux. They're shooting at us with all their guns. Maybe they'll stop if we just stay down. Ah, aka they're suppressing us. First aid for Linux. We're obviously going to go for Fram. He is trained in first aid. I like how that's turned up. That wasn't there a couple of updates ago. And we really would like to push forward, but now these guys have gone and taken the good spot. So I'm just going to stay down, quite frankly. Next turn. Patch up Linux. He looked quite badly hit. He was double wounded. Not good. Not good at all. Oh. Yeah, go for it, guys. I don't know exactly what you're doing, but... Oh, he's down. They're screwed. They're in a lot of gunfire. Get up that flank. Grenade them. I don't know. Do something. Yeah, you guys go and occupy these guys as well. That's really good. Although, I feel like they've just walked into the machine gun site. Yeah, they are getting absolutely destroyed. And like I said, I feel like these guys... Yeah, they've just walked into machine gun fire. He's almost stopped Herr Unteroffizier. I'm going to go in advance. You still stay here, give him first aid. Although then I'm not going to be able to tell him to escort him back, which is not good. Although, hey, maybe I'll patch him up and he'll actually be back in the fight. Who knows? For some reason, I doubt it. And another man just went down. Wow, this is not going well. Yeah, Katsushi, can one of you just, like, charge him or flank him or grenade him? Somebody do something useful here. Please. One of you throw a hand grenade. You give first aid. I'm hit. I'm bleeding. Help. I need help. And he's seriously injured as well. That's not good. The enemy is getting reinforcements, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, great place for our artillery to start blowing us up. Let's, Grenades. Oh, can we please stop that machine gun? It's tearing us apart. And my allies are being a little bit useless, really. I mean, this guy's ran back in front of it. Okay, we definitely took out one of them. There's still two of them going. Plenty of grenades just flew around the place. And how are our guys doing back here? Oh, they've... Oh, there they are. Oh, good. He's escorting him back. Beautiful. I'm very happy they went and did that. Bleeding's almost stopped, Herr Unteroffizier. Meg. Grenade directly hit, but the French got properly panicked. I'm going to say you jump into here. Go. We're going to one-man army this by the looks of it, because that's really all we've got left. We made the objective anyway, so that's a good thing. I'm hoping these guys... I'm hoping he escorts him backwards as well. Hey, yeah, come join my squad. I don't mind. Oh, don't shoot me. Okay, he's finished his treatment. He's still down. Don't let up now. Hold your position. We're going to grenade again. Obviously with this guy. He is escorting him. I'm very happy with that. Next turn. Keep grenading. Can we please remove that machine gun? Wait, couple more grenades flying. Finally, that has been silenced. They should take them out. They're going backwards. Yeah, he can go down now. Okay, so we are... Grenade didn't hit directly, but the French got properly panicked. Let's spend a turn searching this knapsack. It's not like we've got anything else to be doing. Thunder of cannons comes from our side. Yes, I know. There's no point in me trying to do too much because you can't actually do much with a one-man squad. You can't even fire at anything that moves. That takes a minimum of 2. These guys are going to go and jump on the machine gun and be absolutely useless. Oh, they're not. I love it. They've actually decided to go further up. That's good. Oh, he's patching up a Frenchman. That's nice of him. Oh, I might go and patch up my guy. What did we find? Didn't find any mission, but you did find some bandages. How's this guy doing? Yes, I'm going to come all the way across to here. And I'm going to patch up my my ally. He may even join me. Oh, just a leftover French helmet on top of the sandbag. I don't know if there's actually supposed to be a soldier attached to that and he's just disappeared into the scenery. Because I can only see 3 out of 4. Or whether he has just, in fact, disappeared entirely. Press on, the artillery barrage does not change your orders. I know. Stolmeyer. First aid for Stolmeyer. We can definitely grab you some first aid. Unknown whereabouts. Flee to military hospital. Escort combat to field hospital. Yes, return to troop. Ah! Well, he should be in the field hospital. Okay, so let's try and patch up Stolmeyer. That will help the overall field hospital occupancy levels, which will in general hopefully help me get my people back on their feet, because both of them are seriously wounded. Oh. That looked painful. Oh, he's now officially dead. He's retreating through German soldiers. That's just wrong. Oh, wow. 2 people went down there at the exact same time. We've got this guy running away. We've got guys strewn across the battlefield. New task of retreat. But I think I can save the man. Just give me enough time. Okay. Change to extreme stress. He's in the field hospital. Change to exhausted. Ah, he's on his way back. Okay, so I'll give him another turn. We do have to retreat, but I am probably one of the furthest back. So we'll give it another go. It was a bit of a disastrous combat round, really. I ran up, got the hell beat out of me, and now I have to run back, probably while getting the hell beat out of me. Yeah, it didn't go too well in the grand scheme of things, really, did it? Where's that Frenchman going? He's not even holding a rifle anymore. Oh, he's just full-blown retreated. Is he being escorted back by this guy or something? Or even this guy? I don't know. Abort the attack, we withdraw. Oh no! He died. Oh wow, that is rough. Hey, you want to come join us? I mean, I'm probably not the best advert for camaraderie after that guy just popped his clogs with me. Let's retreat back here. I think, pretty sure that's one of mine. Coming back to rejoin. Although Fram is headless. I don't mean headgearless. He's not headless. That'd be a bit freaky. He's headgearless. Is it bad as well? I just had the thought that, well, he's not going to be taking up hospital occupancy either. And what are these guys doing? What are they doing, really? They do need to slightly sort out the AI behavior when it comes to machine guns and stuff. More grenades against the enemy machine guns. Less. That's not Fram. He's wearing a hat. Oh, those could be both my guys? I'm going to come all the way back to here outside of the, hiding behind bushes, away from danger. Oh, that's definitely Fram. I see his bald head a mile off. So that could be male next to him as well. Wouldn't surprise me. It would make a lot of sense. Well, hey, they've decided to drop the machine gun. Mostly drop most of their squad, to be honest. Oh, Fram didn't move. Change to extreme stress. Change to a few bandages available. Well, I kind of get it, as I have patched people up, but I feel like it's a bit of odd timing. Okay, that's actually too far backwards. All right, let's do no, let's just hold up here a second, to be honest. My allies have to retreat more, so I can retreat more, basically. Fram should hopefully come and join us. I still hear people going down. You coming, Fram? Come join the party. It's good fun up here. No. Something about where Fram is or about where I am, he's just not enjoying. He just doesn't want to come and join me, basically. Let's try again. I mean, all I'm trying to do is run away, quite frankly. I think I've taken enough of a beating. It's, you know, I'm 2 soldiers down. 2 soldiers quite badly down. Hey! How you doing, Fram? Oh, we are allowed to retreat again now. But not too far. Let's cross back over the river. Fram's just... It's like a yo-yo, really. Back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to get out of here, to be honest. Maybe I should provide some shoot or anything that moves cover. Maybe that'll help our guys retreat a little bit faster. Oh, there's one Frenchman trying to retake that machine gun. Luckily, he's a lone Frenchman. Yes, we can actually. We can suppress. Let's go and suppress them for a turn. Hopefully, it'll help my guys get back. I mean, he can't suppress me back. There's only one of him. Doesn't make sense. There is far too much camera hiding behind Tria in this game. See how we come out the other side. Oh, see, look, there's one troop. That definitely helped. Now I should be able to retreat a fair run. Where am I trying to get back to? My own trenches. Let's go. Let's hop back in. Hopefully I should be able to hop back in this side next turn, assuming it's not too far. And by that I mean too far backwards. It should be easily inside my run range. My movement range, as most people would call it. No, and with these guys having come back as well, these guys aren't too far forward. Yeah, nice and easy. Let's get back in the trench. Let's get home. Wasn't too surprised I lost that. To be fair, overall, I thought we did not too bad. We did actually push the French back okay. But, my actual performance was abysmal. And now our guys are getting absolutely shredded. Wow, that guy just got destroyed. I really would love an option. I mean, maybe if it needs to take a grenade or something, but to sabotage an enemy machine gun position. But I don't know if it should technically take a grenade. But maybe. I understand if that was, you know, a prerequisite, because that makes it not too ridiculous. Because, yeah, like, retreat. Oh, I will just leave this horrible machine to gun us down in the back as we run away. Seems a bit... I don't know. Seems a bit silly. Tired and exhausted, we dragged ourselves back to camp. But despite all the hardships and uncertainty, an infinite relief was palpable. Whatever this world would bring for us, for today we lived and could enjoy this life. At least, for those of us who didn't have wounds to deal with. Commandant and Linux would certainly have to go through a lot of pain in the near future. But at this point, it seemed likely that they would recover and be back with us soon. I hope. We had just barely reached our tents when Lieutenant von Karsburg was already strutting up. He looked dissatisfied, but when our eyes met, his expression softened a little. Ah, Herr Unteroffizier, what a shame we had to retreat. But at least it wasn't because of you and your people, he said, while his reproachful gaze watched the ranks of the other returning soldiers. My men deserve some rest. I'm going to push this. Well, if you think so, I will not assign your group any work duty for the time being. You damn right I think so. Let's get ourselves a week... Oh, we've gone and found Schmidbauer. Fram really hates me. He is exhausted. He is tired of war. He is in grief. I wonder if you can actually get over grief. I've never seen it. I've always seen grief being permanent. But I wonder if it would eventually drop off. Say if, you know, in the next, I don't know, let's say Mayfam now made it to the end of the game and didn't lose anybody. If, you know, at some point during that, after 6 months or whatever, you could get over grief. He will allow us a break. I've already gone and arranged it. And here is Smitbauer. I've been assigned to your group. I like how he's the one that currently likes me because, wow, bad recovery and very bad recovery added. Love it. Is there anything else? The wounds of several soldiers are getting worse. Yes. Yes, they are. I'm going to offer help, except... So, Smitbauer, you're definitely getting thrown in there, and it looks like you might get thrown in there on your own. I'm going to risk Fram. I'm going to risk a collapse on Fram to see how much he can help. Because it's not looking good. On that, I am going to... We are on double rations. That's good. And then I'm going to come find Fram personally. You get a bigger ration. Because I need you to still be standing by the end of this. Going from contemptuous to neutral. That's always a good start. And let's see what we get out the other side of this turn. Whew. When I faced George Smitbauer alone for the first time, he stood expectantly in front of me, impeccably adjusted. Your orders, Herr Officer. You could count on me. He spoke clearly and devoid of humor. I liked his obvious meticulousness. I won't, he said, then suddenly became a little more confidential in tone. You and I, we have to keep the group in line. I just left it at that. All right, I said in a non-committal tone, let's hope for the best. Smitbauer didn't seem to be able to do much with this vague statement, but he nodded and then formally excused himself. Okay, how have we gone and done? Current button is seriously wounded. Occupancy has gone down. Food supply isn't looking too great. Disappointed has been removed. I assume, though, in that case, they are both still getting worse. Yes, he's getting a lot worse. He's getting a little bit worse. Wow. Yep. I forgot how much hardcore really does suck. He's on the brink of death. I do what I can, but he's not the only one who needs my attention. Well, at least Fram didn't collapse. That was a bonus. What have we got? Supplies are running low. I'd love to even move more, but as long as I will only serve standard rations. How dare you disobey me? Those villagers are suspect. More to the point, nobody got any less tired. They rested and had double rations. Everybody is still completely exhausted. That's rough. That's really rough. I mean, Fram, I kind of understand. He did a tiring job. But Mael and Menk? I don't know. I feel like that's a little too rough. Resting with plenty of food to eat. And they're still exhausted. I mean, all right, yeah, maybe. I get it. He also didn't get any more tired, which is also a little bit of a surprise. So patrolling that village, we are likely to have some people collapse at this point. And you know what? I'm going full hog again. Let's offer help, accept, leave. If we don't have somebody collapse now, I truly don't know what's going on, if I'm perfectly honest. Let's come back here. Fram. I'm going to give you bigger rations again. Simply because you have the really hard job and you're exhausted. Let's hit next turn. And Mael and Menk got 10 days off with good rations. Loud voices carried over to me as I made my usual rounds that afternoon. Several of my men surrounded Smitbauer, who was seizing a soldier from another troop by the collar. Among the bystanders, Mael was Mael. Even at a distance, I could hear Smitbauer shouting at the other soldier. Traces like you will get us all killed here. Intervened and had the two of them separated. I demanded to know. Smitbauer had to be restrained by one of the men so as not to go straight back to charging at the other soldier. He raged. The likes of him are not to be trusted. Such criminals shouldn't be allowed to fight with us here. The other man gasped and replied, I won't be treated like that. I'm German too, with a passport and everything. He is Tony Collini. Don't make me laugh, Smitbauer huffed. The name speaks for itself. Clearly wasn't about to put up with this. The fact that my father came from Italy hardly makes me a traitor. We're all comrades here. Leave the man alone, Smitbauer interrupted the argument. He's one of us now, and he's fighting alongside us. Smitbauer was about to reply when Mail put a hand on his soldier. Come on, let it go. Scoffing, Smitbauer turned away. Smitbauer had to be punished. You realize that this can't go without consequence. I saw the anger quickly fade from his face. Yes, I'm aware of that. Won't happen again, Herr Unteroffizier, he replied, meekly, and moved away with his head bowed. The experience made me think having Italy in the war would definitely make the war bigger, and the resentment against Italian immigrants would probably not subside anytime soon. Should I have handled it differently? What would this development mean for the war and for us? Nobody collapsed again. He is up to a good recovery. He is still on a bad recovery. I don't know what else I can do about this, to be honest. Bram, how you doing? The worst thing about being in a bad mood is even when good things feel vapid. I don't want to feel good anymore. It's all useless anyway. Oh, he's no longer grateful. Okay. They all went to standard rations. He's now strained. He is having a good recovery. I like that. Belonging removed, shaken removed, determined removed. He's down to a bad recovery, but again, I don't know what I can do about that. He's on the brink of death. I'll do what I can, but he's not the only one who needs my attention. Please send me people to help us out here. Maybe if I have more time for him, I can save him. But I can't lower field hospital occupancy. I can't. And you don't get good field hospital occupancy. So I honestly don't know if that would simply be me wasting my time. Could become necessary soon. It could be. When's our next shipment, my friend? A few more weeks. But it is coming. Oh, I tell you what, I truly dread to see what the situation is like by the end of the war. Because that was one of the big things against Germany. The low supply situation. Things are horrible now. Like, you often struggle with food in the current state. Who only knows why there's somebody's head sticking through that tent? What the situation will be in basically 1917 and 18. It's going to be horrible. Wow, going back to trenches in 3 turns' time. Don't give me news. Don't tell me there's something going on. I knew you were going to say that. That means that you have to go and deal with it. Everybody's still exhausted. One evening, Mail came back to camp with a whole crate worth of food. He placed it with the rest of our stock and wandered off, whistling and lost in thought. When our eyes met, he stayed for a brief, unsure moment before muttering a friendly greeting. I praised his initiative. He received my kind words with gratitude. Where he might have found the supplies, surely we would be able to make good use of them. We're not going to ask. Oh, come on, you mean man. Oh, Gorn signed the man on the other side of the table, taking the last sip of liquor. It was officers here. His group was camped next to ours, and I made off to spend their free time together. A rat infestation has destroyed the group's food stash almost completely. I know you have to look out for yourselves too, but he visibly struggled to get the next sentence out. Could you and your group perhaps give us some supplies? Wait, do you think I stole the food from him? No, it did say it was rats. Yeah, I don't think I stole it from him. Our own camp was adequately filled at the moment, but it was certainly not set up to supply double the amount of men. I'll see what we can spare. Infinite relief was written on his face and posture, even though shame was still visibly weighing on him. He thanked me with few words, but noticeably from the bottom of his heart, and promised to repay me appropriately for this generous act in the future. Heavy gloom had settled over the camp since we had learned of our next mission. The soldiers prepared diligently for their next assignment, but the evening conversations were quiet and subdued and only a shadow of normal camp life. A few days before we left, I caught Fram repeatedly checking whether he had packed everything for our deployment. I've got 2 more turns. Ask about. I approached him and watched for a while as he took everything out of his rucksack, only to then carefully put every single item back inside. May I ask why you are doing this? You must know by now that you have everything with you. Cram paused before he sighed deeply. Probably, yes. But still I keep wondering if I've forgotten something crucial that could make all the difference in an emergency. He put his rucksack aside and looked at me with a troubled expression. I keep thinking that I don't want to end up like Hunt. But what exactly can I do, other than make sure I have everything I need? He's not patriotic, he's very distant, and he's very cautious. We can check together whether you have everything. And he hates me. Actually, he's neutral, so it actually might work. With an almost caught look, the soldier turned his head and tensed as he reached for his rucksack. Thanks, but I'd rather do it myself. Of course. I had him for a moment before saying goodbye and going back to my... Yeah, he doesn't like me. Yeah, he doesn't like me. And here we go. Cumberbunt has not made it. I don't know what... Honestly, I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. I cleared out the field hospital. I don't know if having more people work there would still have made a difference. I mean, it was just on a downward spiral. Exhausted. Faltering. I truly don't know if there's anything that I could have done within reasonable means to actually drag it back to this world. I don't know if there was. Field attendant seemed rather irate when he approached me. One of your men stole from me. Mail took a whole crate of food from my storehouse. What makes you think that? One of the soldiers saw him take it. He just thought everything was in order until I questioned him on the hunt for my missing supplies. He explained to me. He was calm and composed, but looked at me expectantly. None of my men would ever do something like that, I assured the field attendant. Even though I could vividly remember the evening when Mail returned to the camp with a crate of food, he'd never bothered to explain. I've got a witness, and you're still excusing your subordinate. The officer seemed stunned by my brazen denial. You know what? I don't need this kind of trouble. I won't start something over a single crate of food, but rest assured I'll remember this, Herr Unteroffizier. With these angry words, he turned around and stomped off. So, grief has gotten worse, jaded has increased, as has tired of war. The mood is now abysmal, and I've even lost my high prestige. I wish there were more people like you in leadership positions around here. Okay? No work! All of you get yourselves to the pub. Except for poor Linux, who is still recovering in the field hospital. To the pub! An eventful day. Oh, would you look at that? We now have Con. Wolfgang Kong. Lightly wounded. We have Linux back as well. Where are you, old boy? Where are you, old bean? He hates me. He absolutely hates me. We have bad weather. Although our mood did go all the way up to bad. We almost gained a level of mood. Probably because everyone is now... He's down to tired. Yeah, all of you guys now feel belonging, which has gone and I'd imagine massively helped. Prisoners were in our camp that need guarding until they can be moved to a prison. Can I help you? Resupply came in. The shipment was smaller than I expected. I added some reserve to make up the difference. Don't squander it. I'm surprised he was even nice to me. It'll be interesting to see when they're going to actually go and expand his role in all of this. What can potentially be done. Okay, so we do have to guard some captives. People, look. People are no longer so tired. Let's send you. And let's send you. Everybody else can continue to rest. Go to the field kitchen. Cook. Rations. Double. Thank you. Next turn. Because we get to go to the trenches. And I would like my people still standing. Good recovery removed because we're going to the trenches. Not because he's actually recovered. Upset removed. I like that. He's a little less tired of war. I like that too. Bad mood removed, because we're all the way up into neutral. Strained removed. Well rested. Down to tired. Double rations added. Changed to double rations. Changed to respectful. And tired removed. That was a really good round. Unfortunately, it came all the way just before we go to the trenches, as compared to the first round out of the combat, which was abysmal for people turning around, so to say. It's back to the trenches. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go back to the trenches. And we are yet one more soldier down. I don't actually know if you can run out of soldiers, but at this rate, we might find out. And so until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it. I say that mildly with my heart in my throat, because obviously we have gone and lost another soldier. And although I understand it's still just a video game, it is such a well-made video game that I truly do feel it every time. And so, with that, which I believe is a simple, grand kudos to the writers of this game, it is beautifully made. Until we see you again, and in the real world, we hope that all of you out there can stay safe, happy, and healthy.